Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k Mordy and Glory video. Today's episode is going to be a community spotlight video, and we are going to be taking a look at the Imperial Galactic Praetorian battle tank by Factorum Labs. The Praetorian tank is a really cool model. I absolutely love it, and you could use it as an alternative to the new Astra Militarum battle tank, the Rogal Dorn. The designer and creator of this model is a fantastic guy called Sam, and he is actually the owner of a 3D printing store called Factorum Labs. Sam is a really big supporter of the Mordy and Glory channel and an avid Imperial Guard player. He loves his conscripts almost as much as I love mine. Now, he sent me this model as a gift, and so massive thank you to Sam for that. But when I saw it, I knew I had to do a community spotlight on it because it just blew me away. Just the quality of the print, the detailing of the model, it was absolutely fantastic. I'm going to have links down to Sam's shop in the description below. I highly recommend that you check out some of his work. He really does do some very cool designs. And if you're interested in picking up this particular STL file, it's going to cost you about $10. So a very reasonable price for a very cool vehicle. What I'm going to do now is go through in detail the different parts that you get for this tank so you can see exactly how it all goes together. Now, I haven't actually glued this vehicle together. I've just put together the basic parts for it, and they're actually push fit, which is really cool. So if we take a look at this turret, this is the twin battle cannon. As you can see, that just pops right off, and you can see there is a hole in there for a magnet, so you can magnetize the other options. Oh yes, guys, this does come with all of the different options you're going to need for your Praetorian tank. After that, the turret is just one piece. Look at that, so easy. Once you've got the turret and you've got the weapon out of the way, you can also see that this actually just comes apart really simply. And you can see the whole vehicle, the main chassis of it, is simply 3 parts, and the turret is 2 parts. Look at that, guys. Incredibly simple to, like I said, I just pushed it, fit it together, but of course I could glue it together. But the point is that it's literally, you print out 5 parts, you glue them together, you've got a Rogal Dorn ready to rock and roll. In addition to the twin battle cannon, you of course have the oppressor cannon and auto cannon, and that just looks amazing. Such high quality, such fine detail on these 3D printed parts. Really awesome. So you get both of the turret options in these files. You also get all the bits for the sponsons as well. So you can see that you've got these cool little multi-melter style sponsons, and my favorite bit is these Maxim style machine gun parts. Really cool. Very unique and very distinct. You also get loads of other extra bits that you can print out as well, including these really awesome trench rails. So if you like the old Mars Alpha pattern Russ, or you're a big Kree player, then you're definitely going to want to print these out and add them onto your vehicle. As you can see, they slot straight onto the back of the main bit of the chassis, and they do look really cool. They add a totally different vibe to this model, because if you wanted something that looked a little bit more modern, you could simply leave those off. If you wanted to embrace your inner World War I fan, get those trench rails on the back, and it just adds a whole different dynamic to the tank. You, of course, also get all the extra bits that you're going to need to fully pimp out your Praetorian tank. Do you want the twin stubbers but don't like the look of the nipple ones on the official Rogal Dorn model? Then you can build your Praetorian tank with this cool little micro turret with twin stubber. I'll put those together and put them on the main body in a moment so you guys can have a really good idea of what that looks like. Likewise, you can do the same thing with the single stubber, and you can do it with the melter guns as well. You've also got all of the main hull weapons like the pulverizer cannon and the Gatling cannon. And if you don't want any of those various different little bits, you just want to, no extra stubbers, just come with the stock standard tank, you do get those little lights that you can slot into the spare areas on the hull. Of course, you get all the top turrets and everything. So what we're going to do is I'll put these all together. I'll slot them into the various bits on the tank, and we'll take a look at what the full thing looks like in just a second. So here is one of the micro turrets that I was talking about. You could use this to represent the twin melter guns that you can buy for your Praetorian. And here is what it looks like when you put it on the vehicle itself. This cool, you've got the main turret up here, then you've got the little micro turret here, you've got the mandatory stubber that the vehicle comes with, and then of course in this case I've put the castigator Gatling cannon in there. I really like this model. I think that the placement of the stubbers just looks so much better than that on the Games Workshop one. The Games Workshop one looks like it spent some time in a freezer. My, how cold that model looks. I've also added on some cool extra bits here, so you can see you've got the turret viewing areas here and here, the different hatches. You can also add on this cool little extra sort of cathedral style light or observation port. Maybe it's a little remote observation camera. You can see that. So overall, it does look just really cool. I have to say, I'm a big fan of this model. Now, I know some of you are going to be asking, does that main turret go over the micro turret and have plenty of clearance? Well, as you can see, all the parts go together really well, and you have the micro turret with the stubbers, and in no way, shape or form does it block the main turret. It just goes together really well and looks fantastic. And here it is in all its glory, this Praetorian tank with the extra weapons strapped on and the extra bits on the turret and with the twin battle cannon. How cool does that vehicle look? I think you'll all agree it is absolutely fantastic. So if you're not a fan of the official GW Rogal door model, I highly suggest that you consider getting one of these Praetorian tanks. They are absolutely fantastic. Of course, at the moment, you will need a 3D printer, or you need to know someone who's got a 3D printer in order for you to be able to get your hands on these models. For the time being, it is just the STLs that are available. Also, if you're like me and you cannot wait for the official GW model, you need your Rogal Dorn right now. Well, these files are available on Factorum Labs as we speak, so go and check them out and start thinking about printing out one of these models. Thank you once again to Sam and Factorum Labs for sending me this model. For those of you that don't know, I only ever do these community spotlights when I see something really cool from the community, and I only ever do them for models and products that I truly believe in. So I've not been paid for this ad in any way, shape or form. Sam hasn't sent it to me on the expectation that I'm going to be doing a community spotlight or anything like that. I have done this after seeing the model and God, you know what? That is so cool. I can't not talk about it and I can't not show this off in a video. So Sam, big thanks for this model. I hope this is a pleasant surprise, this video. I hope that you get lots of traffic to your site. Like I said, guys, you really do check it out. It really is awesome. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. And of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.